came down to the river to kind of see if I could walk around and see if there was any like high areas with the river being low and stuff, where I could find some good stones or something for flint knapping. And didn't realize that this river was up a little bit, so everything's pretty much covered. So yeah, and it's also 32 degrees outside, so I'm not going in there to look for anything. So we'll walk a little bit further up and see if I can find some high spots where some of the debris and the branches and mud and everything has been washed away from some of the river stones that I can possibly get for some flint knapping. So we'll just have to see. We had a bit of a rainy season this year, so as you can see with all this debris and everything that's washed up against the banks, that's how far down it is. So the river was up quite a bit, so it should have washed a lot of stuff away, but we still got a lot of dead trees and trunks in the water, and been seeing a lot of signs of wild animals. You can see it there on the ground, all that stuff there, a bunch of hog tracks and raccoons and stuff like that. But I'm not really seeing a lot of high points here where I'm going to be able to find some stones. There's some stuff back there that I'm going to try to get to. I don't know if you can see it, some higher points. I'm going to try to see if I can get to that and climbing over all this crap and see if I can find something there. So we'll see. Okay, I found a couple high spots. Yeah, everything is just covered in too much silt and sand and river muck to find any stones out here. So yeah, I'm pretty much going to be screwed on this, and there's nothing much further up. These are the only two high points I found. There are no rocks right at the moment, so yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Anyways, you don't always get lucky. I figured today I would just drive down here and check it out and see. Not much of anything. There's nothing I can do about that. So, I mean, other than that, just head back up and we'll see what's going on there. Try to see if I can walk down a little bit the other way. I already looked at the other way. The other way is pretty deep. This is the shallow end of the river. I mean, you can literally come down here. You can see the bottom. It's real pretty. It's crystal clear down here. A lot of cattle use this area for drinking water. Some people come down here and fish. With it being so shallow right now, it's a good time to, you could actually see where the fish are. Obviously, there's none right now. It's too cold for them to come out to this part. South Texas, the fish down here like it a little warmer. So they're probably all up along that tree line underneath that bank there. So probably going to get some people coming out and doing some noodling, I guess, later. But yeah. As far as like trying to find any of my stones, don't think that's happening. And I keep sinking because this sand is kind of like the sand on a beach. You stand in one place too long, you just start kind of, you can see my footprint there. It's already filling with water. Starts to suck you in. So yeah, don't stand there too long. But lots of wildlife evidence. I mean, I'll show you one right here. You can see right here. Apparently, right there, little raccoon has been digging for some mussels. They are in this river, so probably got some of those little freshwater mussels he was digging up, or some probably little bugs or something. But whatever it was, he was digging at it. He had himself a good time and trotted off and went up that way. So this was a bust. I guess I'll just go home and work with what I got. So yeah, we'll see you later. Well, yesterday was a bust. We didn't get a chance to go and find anything, so we're gonna have to just work with some of the little pieces that we've got and kind of see how you flake it off and stuff. Change that. Okay, let's see if we can get a big flake. You can kind of see how it flakes it off. You can use a lot of these flakes as knives, make arrowheads, but I mean, right now I'm basically just messing around with this piece of trying to shape it a little bit. Yeah. Some of these flakes I take in and we'll make some stuff, knock that big piece off right there. There we go. see. So I was talking about the flint knapping. There we go, got that. There's that big piece up here I was trying to knock off, and you can see some of the big chunks came off. And I don't normally throw those away. I kind of save them because sometimes I can use them and shape them with a diamond bit or something and use them for something else. There we go. Another big piece off that big crest back here. Another big piece. Yep. Just work it a little at a time. Braid it a little. Okay, so that piece right there is going to come off right there. Starting to shape it around. Piece. It's taking more of the backside, this piece off. Another big flake. Another big flake. Knock that edge down a little bit and it'll flake a little better. But yep, sorry we couldn't actually find any stuff at the river. I would have loved to have shown that. Had a lot of rain past week, so anyways, I've got some other stuff I'm going to work on inside. I might bring you in there and we'll check that out. But yeah, starting to take shape there. Might even jump over to the smaller one, a little smaller. Yeah. There we go. Nice little flakes come off of that. Take that line down some. There we go. Anyways, that's kind of what I'm working on right now. So, probably head inside here in just a few minutes, and you guys actually get to watch me do some rune stones today. Oh yeah, big piece came off that back side. Yeah, carry that off. More big pieces. Come on, flake that off. There we go. There we go. Starting to take shape. Start working that tip around. Give it a little more shape, and then we'll get out the little tool and just start flaking off a little bit at a time and shaping this up. It might eventually make a good little arrowhead. I'm going to knock a little more off this edge here and kind of taper it up a little bit, and it can be used for something, but right now it's got a really good edge on it, but it'll be better soon. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm loading up a real fine diamond bit, working on some of these runes that I make for some people. And I'm getting ready to do this. And I hope, I would have loved to have done a whole video on flint knapping, but I didn't really have a lot of the stones. I've just got some pieces and knocking down a few flakes like that I'm working with, that I use for the little projects. Like this one here, I'm working on doing an arrowhead on it. I'll be doing this a little later this evening probably. And got another one here that I'm working on. Little arrowheads. Fun to do. These are fun too. For that I use a little diamond rotary. And so let's get this going. Holding these small stones is sometimes pretty interesting. What we got? And when I'm done doing these, I generally take them and on a piece of leather or something, I use the leather to kind of shine it up. It gives it a good polish. And like this is a set I just recently made. It's a full set. Yeah. Like that. You can make various little leather pouches for it and so on. Like there's a little drawstring leather pouch. This set that I made, see how it kind of opens? Boop. This set that I made is all wood. This one's from crepe myrtle. It's going to be like that. You see on the back side, some little design work. Yep, done with it. Draws right up. Just take your strings and kind of wrap them around. Boom, you got a good way to store them. But I had some interesting comments from people that reached out to me outside of YouTube on that throwing stick, and some of them on Reddit and stuff like that, which you can also find me on Reddit. It was really interesting comments, and just some of the people that actually gave me some feedback that have actually done those as well, and they're like, man, these are like totally fun to make. But yeah, as you can see, that today it's just kind of chilling out here at the house, working on a few little things that I want to do. Like this is a pendant I'm working on. I already drilled the hole in it right there, and that was tough to do, but I used diamond bits for drilling holes in these rocks. This one is the raven. There you go. There you go. Now you can see it. Makes a super cool little pendant like one I've got here. Fun to make. So short little video today, just show you some of the nature that I went on the walk yesterday, trying to find some stones to do this flint knapping, trying to find the correct stones because I've got a ton of this stuff laying around out here. However, it's very abrasive, hard to knock flakes off of. It crumbles, but if in a pinch it could be used. What I'm really looking for are some of these stones that, see the striations in that? That's one of the pieces I flaked off of. But you see it's real thin up here, you can almost see through it. Well, that is like a razor blade right there. Could use that in the wild if you're kind of stuck there with no knife, string, or anything like that. That's a tool. A lot of people don't ever consider that. That is a tool. That could be the difference between surviving and not surviving. So that cut this video short. You guys have an awesome day. I just wanted to get something out for you guys to enjoy a little bit and just kind of see what's going on around here. So with that, talk to you later. Bye. Oh, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and leave me a comment and just kind of ask me some of the things that you want to on some of the woodworking. I do a lot of different types. Like this is a piece that I'm working on. This is walnut. I'm making a little knife. You can see I've already got a little raven skull etched out. This whole thing, when I get done with it, it's going to be shaped into a raven skull. Be a nice little knife for somebody to carry around in a pouch to use in whatever you want. So with that, guys.